Ghanaians are becoming hot cake globally. Do you know what is happening in the news? The brain drain managed by the state, exporting assets. Let's go. Ghana keeps cooking. Yesterday was the Next Step conference that was held. Over 80 ministers across African countries, a lot of presidents of nations, Namibia and Senegal. There are a lot of presidents were in Ghana. That was after a successful
June to remember. Welcome to Ghana. This news happened in Ghana. I know a lot of people see it. I just want to explain small about what
President Mahama, the people of the Caribbean have come to join hands. We in CARICOM have been fighting now for virtually a decade on this issue of reparations.
Ghana is actually uniting Africa. A lot of you may not know this, but Ghana is actually showing other African countries that this is the right thing to do. So recently, the president of Ghana hosted all African leaders, not just African leaders, in fact, European leaders in Accra, and they visited the Crescembo Castle for them to understand what the blacks went through in the hands of the Europeans. Guys, I'm going to be sharing the videos with you, and the way they appreciated Ghana for trying to bring Africa together is something all African leaders should emulate. Let's take a look at some of those videos and we'll be right back. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe and share.
Ghanaians are becoming hot cake globally. Do you know what is happening in the news? The brain drain managed by the state, exporting assets. Let's go to the news. I will break it down for you to understand. What are you seeing on the news? Ghanaian health workers are hot in the market today. 14 countries are queuing up to absorbing Ghana doctors and nurses, and this is managed by the state. How does this affect the state? How does it affect Ghana? Let me break it down. As we're speaking right now, Canada needs new deployment. Jamaica needs new deployments. How is this working? According to the books, Ghana has over 74 to 100,000 medical doctors and nurses who have completed their studies and they are on queue to be absorbed. This figure, honestly speaking, if absorbed, is bigger than the national budget of Ghana. So what is the strategy of Ghana? Now they say, okay, we have subsidized our educational system in regards to training the doctors. So what we do is that we will manage to export the assets to the countries that need them on 2 to 3 years deals. Under that 2 to 3 years deal, what you do is that when you go there, you network. 2, when you go there, you will be upgraded with more skill by that government that employed you. Do you get the point? So after 3 years, they are coming back as better skilled doctors. Within that 3 years, they are sending in forex in USD to Ghana. What is the effect of this to the Ghana economy? The macro economy of Ghana will be receiving influx of foreign exchange, and it will robust the economy. This is not giving excuses for his people. This is finding solution to the problem, and this is also making that the state wins, the people wins. These guys are becoming hot in the market. I'll see you in my next video. Remember one thing, that the law is the law. Get to have a good leader.
June to remember. Welcome to Ghana. This news happened in Ghana. I know a lot of people see it. I just want to explain small about what I feel about this news. President John Dramani Mahama, the sitting president of Ghana, Assembly, the head of state, president of Africa in Accra for this summit. And the name of the summit is Next Step. And this Next Step, what is it for? This is not just about loan. This is not about gaining momentum. This is not about showing how Ghana or how the president. No, the meeting in Ghana, in Accra, it's not for them to go and borrow loan. It's about addressing the historical injustice linked to slave trade, colonization, and resources exploitation. Somebody say power. You see, I said it before. I said it's time for whole Africa, for we to break the border and stop saying this is not my country, this is their country, let them face their country, we face our country. Some country may be making mistake they don't know. So when we, the neighboring country, can see their mistake, we can be able to shout for the benefit of all of us. We cannot be 54 and we are all useless. President of Ghana is pushing hard, and we need to protect Ghana. Remember, this is how Liberia pushed hard the last time, and the bans on Liberia. Maybe you may not know, but I know what I'm saying. President of Ghana is pushing. The last time they pushed about the Caribbean, And you see what happened? The push, Ghana president push for Caribbean. And now Ghana president come back to Africa, come back home and mobilize all. Liberia was there, Sierra Leone, Namibia, every president was assembling that summit. And they call it next step, which they are calling all what has happened in slave trade, everything, all the looting and all of that. The president of Ghana is leading it again. I want all the media, military, the Pan-African military, all the lovers of the Sahel to focus a little bit on Ghana. Because by the time they want to come for Ghana for what Ghana is leading, we can all be able to support Ghana and protect the president. Now, President John Dramani Mahama is having just 4 years in office. And that is my fear. Because this man don't have enough time. I don't know this constitution that said when you come to power and you have to just go after 2 times. What if the person is good? Me, I'm thinking Ghana should rethink and give this man another 4 years. I swear. Because what Mahama is doing, only few democratic president can do it. Few. President Mahama, hey, this man is pushing hard. He's touching some places that many presidents don't want to touch. Ghana is pushing for something that other people are running away from. And Ghana is under democratic rule, not a military rule. This is the difference between military and democratic rule. Military can decide what they want to decide. If you want to go, when you want to fight, they can fight it. But most democratic presidents, they have to think a lot. They have to think a lot. They just have to think a lot because they are democratic. They are not military. So many things cannot just be done the way they want. And that is why a lot of our presidents in Africa look useless because they are all tied for something that they are the only one that know about it. So Ghana is pushing hard. Ghana is risking for all of us. This is good. I see it in Ghana. They are parading all the slave trade. They go to that coaster, that gate of no return is beautiful. A lot of African youth, Pan-Africa, are supposed to be there. We're supposed to be there. I don't know. Me, I'm not aware of this. I swear to God, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Pan-African people are supposed to stand up and, travel, go places that matters. Now, President of Ghana is pushing this again. They bring France on board, bring every president on board. They are asking questions. It may not be funny. They may not look away because this is bringing a global disgrace to them. This is bringing back history that they want us to forget. So if President of Ghana is doing this, we have to support him. President John Dramani Mahama is another revolutionary president on a suit. And Ghana is leading hard. We need to give them their flower. Ghana is leading. Many things Ghana is doing. Other nations are supposed to do it. But Ghana is the first nation to get independent. Ghana is the first people to do, so when Ghana, Liberia do something sometimes, I'm not shocked because it's in the blood because that is the foundation of the nation. That is the foundation of Ghana to lead and push for something like this. In Liberia, I see Liberia president was there, beside the president of Ghana. I think history is coming back. I just want the people that love Africa to just stand up and focus. Let all of us wash Ghana. Let us wash Ghana. Let us... I know what I'm saying, but I don't know, maybe you people understand. But kudos to the president of Ghana and the cabinet. You make us proud. And we love it. And God bless Ghana. And very soon we are going to come as a youth to make a program, to make a summit in Ghana, just to appreciate the president of Ghana. I mean, the recent president, the way he's doing this, I love it. I swear to God, I love it. It may not be in a revolutionary way, but he's doing his own revolution on suits. He's doing it, even if he's friends with them, but he's doing it and he's showing to them that I don't care about your relationship with you, but what I care is my continent. I don't know when will President Mahama will be the African Union president before he come out of Africa. Because Ghana now have 4 years to give this man. And they're supposed to put this man in African Union president as soon as possible. I don't know what is going on. Mahama is doing a lot, not only for Ghana, but across the border, for the continent. So why don't we give this man, even this African Union, because the people that are in Addis Ababa, I don't know. I don't know what they are smoking up. I don't know. God bless Ghana. And once again, President Mahama, we are proud of you. The youth of diaspora that we see beyond, we know what you are doing, we know what you are risking, and we are proud of you. And I wish Ghana could give you...
President Mahama, the people of the Caribbean have come to join hands. We in CARICOM have been fighting now for virtually a decade on this issue of reparations. And we believe that this effort to bring all of our global partners here together in Accra will allow for this too to be regarded as a historic moment. We live in a world today where people call out people for everything, but yet we have not found the moral courage to state unanimously across humanity that this grave crime against humanity that persisted for centuries ought to be declared so by all. That others choose to remain silent is a reflection of them, not of us. There are others who say that there's been slavery before, but ours was the only one to declare us as chattel and as property. I stand here today on behalf of the government and people of Barbados, conscious that our duty is to repair, and our duty is to call for others to repair. Regrettably, our parliament was the first parliament to establish the 1661 slave code, 2 decades before the Code Noir, which has just been repealed in France. That slave code came to be mimicked, copied exactly in some of the colonies of the United States of America and the Caribbean, and in others used as a platform for their own slave laws. It is the categorization of us as subhuman. It is the categorization of us as chattel, as property, that stripped us of our dignity first and foremost, but equally removed from us the choices that are necessary in life to truly express freedom. We have come to ask that those efforts be coordinated in such a way such that we can bring healing to our population. I believe that our working together with the CARICOM 10-point plan on reparatory justice, which has been revised and which we have brought some copies here to share in Accra, will add to the excellent work which you are doing and the establishment of the committees that will carry on the work for our people. These committees, however, will only mean something if we can stay together united and not allow division yet again to be the anchor for those who want to win against us. Almost 70 years ago, in this country, Ghana, you summoned the world to join you as you embarked on the journey of nationhood and independence. Today, in 2026, President Mahama, you have summoned us again to join you. And we, the children of Africa and its diaspora, are clear as to our responsibility and are clear that even though journeys are not always finished by the same people, even though battles are not won by those sometimes who started, that our duty nevertheless must be resolute and our commitment and solidarity unshakable. I have every confidence that we will come to understand that the union of Africa and the Caribbean can bring prosperity and stability to our people.
The strongest of our men. And now you follow our of our children and the best of our women. What do you need our women for?
The Juneteenth commemoration at the Christian Board Castle brought together an influential gathering of global leaders, diplomats, Pan-Africanists, and European partners. United in purpose, they joined Ghana to chart a bold path toward reparatory justice for the enduring legacy and horrors of the transatlantic slave trade. The high-level gathering witnessed a powerful live drama depicting the brutal realities of the transatlantic slave trade, reenacting the forced capture, enslavement, and transportation of Africans across the Atlantic to Europe and the Americas. The three-day Next Steps conference culminated in the adoption of the 46-point Accra Next Steps commitment on reparations, a framework designed to advance reparatory justice. The commitment follows the historic adoption of a resolution declaring the transatlantic slave trade as the gravest crime against humanity and serves as a roadmap for pursuing accountability, healing, and redress for the enduring impacts of slavery.
Ghana keeps cooking. Yesterday was the Next Step conference that was held. Over 80 ministers across African countries, a lot of presidents of nations, Namibia and Senegal, a lot of presidents were in Ghana. You know, that was after a successful win at the United Nations by John Dramani Mahama's government of Ghana on the reparation. The next movement is the Next Step conference that was held in Ghana yesterday, and we met a lot of dignitaries. Some people are watching these things happen. Some people are still doubting it. But let me tell you that we are moving. Men were there to connect mine. When the Maya was there, I was there.
Maya. With the Maya in the house. Yeah. With the Maya in the building.
Yeah, with the Maya in the building. Good to see you.
Good to see you, bro.
It's a privilege to be in the same room with the Namibian president, and there were other dignitaries, top dignitaries, you know, that were in that program. What is the Next Step conference? I will bring you the details, but Ghana keeps cooking. This Africa is cooking. And it's being cooked in Ghana. Africa is cooking, and the center of the cooking is in Ghana. See you in my next video. Remember one thing, that the law is the law.
So it didn't just start today. Ghana has been uniting Africa even before now, during the time of our own Dr. Sajifo Kwame Nkrumah. He has been doing it, and the president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, is following the footsteps of Dr. Sajifo Kwame Nkrumah, uniting Africa, telling Africa how to rule their country, showing them the way. In fact, the president of Ghana is just one of the most humble, kind-hearted presidents in Africa. When it comes to Africa, he's taking the charts. When it comes to Africa, he's one of the most sympathetic presidents in the whole of Africa. There is a concern about your people, whether you believe it or not. This is not about politics, but this is the real facts. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Please don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe.